Okay guys, I need to talk about the KID situation, and it's not as bad as we thought. So I've done some research, and basically, what I've figured out is that, the KID situation is really not as bad as we thought. There's nothing, obviously there's some stuff bad about it, in the fact that, in some areas in the world, you can't do the Face ID verification thing, so it's either the last 4 digits of your social security number, or it's your credit card thing. And for the credit card thing, you just put in your credit card information, then you have to pay a small fee, I think it's 50 cents in America, and then it gets refunded. But when I was just doing it, I just got my mum to do the Face ID thing, and I just put in the email, and yeah, you basically make your own KID account. So I'm just gonna have to do the same thing when I get the Steam VR this Friday, because I'm getting a new laptop / PC thing for my birthday. But yeah, enough about that. Yeah. So I've got some screenshots on the screen from Lemming and from the actual KID page and from the Another Axiom page. And KID have worked on other games no, I don't necessarily know whether these things I'm gonna say are games, but they've worked on FRVR and Krunker. That was its own project, FRVR and Krunker together. And then Discord use it as a verification thing for new accounts, and I'm pretty sure if you're trying to recover your account, they use that as an age verification thing. And Gorilla Tag isn't Gorilla Tag didn't necessarily want to do this, as in obviously they did volunteer to do it so that it would fit in with laws around the world, but they definitely needed to do it because of the laws. But yeah, Gorilla Tag has started to lean more into the online safety thing and trying to make the game more fun, and having the fun aspect and the competitive aspect coincide together. So that's why most most maps are getting revamps and having more mechanics added to the game, because Gorilla Tag are not desperately trying to stay alive, but they're trying to kind of provide for their younger audience, so below 13, and then anyone interested in the competitive side of Gorilla Tag that's over 13, that's Forest and stuff, will stay the same. Well, the only thing that was a bit sketchy is when I was doing the KID kind of boot up sequence, it said the sort of stuff that Gorilla Tag accesses, or KID accesses, and IP address was one of the things on there that worries me. But to be honest, if KID took someone's information, it would be more than one person signing a lawsuit, because they wouldn't just do it for one person for one reason, would they? That's pretty much all I really need to talk about. I've noticed there's a lot of people spreading misinformation around, Persona. To be honest, Persona did say that he did admit to saying a bit of misinformation, in the sense that he was saying that that you had to do every single method of verification, which, in some places in the world you do have to do that, but not in most places. I'm in the UK, you had the option to do a Face ID, so I did the Face ID. So yeah, the Face ID thing, that's what I did. I don't know if anybody else did the credit card thing, social security number. But yeah, like I was saying, if they do sell information, it's not unless it's an IP address, I'm pretty sure people can locate current locations with IP addresses. I'm not too sure if that's a real thing. You're gonna have to do your own research on that. But yeah, if they sell your information, there's not just going to be one lawsuit that's going to come from it. It's going to be Gorilla Tag will file a lawsuit against KID, as well as other people, because it would definitely happen to other people. And Gorilla Tag is not the only game this is going to happen to. From what I've researched, I'm kind of getting the idea that lots and other games are going to have to do it, but because Gorilla Tag is so in tune with all of like the online safety in the COPPA Act, the Child Online Protection something Act. But yeah, there's a new one coming into place, and because Gorilla Tag's so in tune with that, they're trying to do the best they can and having the most authorization steps put in place so that everyone can be safe. But other games like Yeeps, if Yeeps were to do it, they'd probably just do a Face ID recognition or even just the email thing. And yeah, it was a little bit sketchy. The Gorilla Tag was kind of bribing us with the 500 shiny rocks. But dude, I'm gonna spend those wisely. But I'm on 2,100 shiny rocks, dude. When I get my Steam account, I'm gonna get 5,000 shiny rocks, plus the 500 you get when you just get Gorilla Tag anyway, and the 500 that you get from KID. So dude, it's gonna be amazing. 6,000 shiny rocks. Like dude, imagine what I could do with 6,000 shiny rocks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I was just kind of saying that it's not as bad as you thought it was. I mean, from what I've said, but if people are going around on YouTube looking for answers to their kind of like problems and stuff like that, don't look around for people that, like, if loads of YouTube videos are saying completely different things, then don't believe them. Like, don't even believe which one is the more things on it. Like, let's say what Persona has said, the misinformation he said, or what of it in his first video was misinformation. Other people have taken that from his video, said it in their video, and because loads of people watch Persona's video, there's so many videos of the misinformation that was spreading. So if you're kind of looking at the what's it called, the wider thing, you're probably going to want to do your own research if you want a clear answer to any of your concerns. And there's the FAQs, or frequently asked questions. There's so many like tabs on the Another Axiom website, on the KID website, even on the Gorilla Tag Discord. Lemming was on there, I think, the first day that KID said it was going to be introduced on May 19th. He was there literally answering any questions that people had. Also, I'm on 120 Hz, but I'm on 44 FPS. Dude, what? Why am I so laggy? I'm like barely jump. Wait, let me hold on to 60 Hz. Also, by the way, guys, if you're wondering how I get my 60 Hz, it's kind of a mix between SideQuest and the Ocular Migraine. And the only reason why I use the Ocular Migraine now is because I can't go lower than 60 Hz. Even if I tried to get 50 Hz, 59 Hz, none of it works. But yeah, on the Ocular Migraine, if you can't go lower, but you want higher preds, like 50 preds, just go on to like 120 Hz on Gorilla Tag. And especially if you're on Quest 2, it doesn't usually run as high as 120 Hz. So you should get a lower frame rate than when you're normally on 60 Hz. So right now, I'm on 51. If I just hop in this. Wait, did I say 61 or 51? I don't know, but yeah, I'm getting quite high hertz. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty bad with outros. But yeah, here's my outro. Yeah, this is so weird with that music. So weird. Kaboom.